Alrighty, I am going to do this in stages. This is the fair launch for Genopets. Now, I haven't done this often enough. I actually stuffed up. So what I do is I've got my Gene launched and lending at Francium. Francium is awesome. One of the protocols, Tulip, Francium, Radium, Mercurial, Port Finance, one of the ones I use daily. But because that's being 100% utilized, I can't get it out. So if you go to withdraw, you click on 100%, gimme. Oops, not enough. Come back later. So it's really stuffed me up. So what I had to do, and I thought this would be actually a pretty cool option, is I've currently got just under 2 hours to enter this fair launch. I've gone and borrowed 2,000 USDC, and you can see there, 2,002 cents. And I've gone and bought some Mercurial. So not bought, just swap. Just a good old dirty, filthy swap at my favorite Mercurial Finance. And I swapped 1,950 and came away with 51.88. Now, what I'm hoping is that after the fair launch protocol, if I don't win an egg, if I bid and I don't get it, that I can just come back and swap and unlend and be done for it. So it's a bit of a dirty tactic. Not dirty tactic. It's my fuck up, plain and simple. So I've made a mistake. I should have pulled my Gene out of the pool yesterday. But like most people in crypto, if my coins aren't earning, I'm not happy. I don't like my coins just sitting there doing nothing. So it's something that you've got to pre-plan and pre-think. So I thought, you know what, this is a really cool video to have a bit of a look at the old Barndog shenanigans. And you can see there, I actually tried to do a swap there, but it didn't get it for me. And of course, with Mercurial going through Jupiter, it runs a bit quick, pulls off other exchanges. Genopets have been out for ages. I've had them in other videos for my new games review. Unfortunately, I haven't deep dived because I did want to speak to the team. I've been studying Step N and beta testing their product. I think that's an amazing app. And Genopets has their pet. And it's going to be a little bit different. Step N's based around walking and running to earn. Whereas Genopets, you can go to the gym, you can smash out a rep set, you can jump on the treadmill, you can work harder, and that helps you morph and grow your Genopet to you. I want to play both at once. That's the idea for me. Now, for quick things, fair launch, 5 to 50 Gene. Is it loading? Sending request. And it's 1 Gene to enter. So that Gene is going to be the better part of $40 fee. Now, Genopets make that money. They determine how much that fee is, and they've chosen 1 Gene. A lot of other places go 0.1 Solana. What are these IDOs? They are fundraising. And this is going to be huge because they'll be outbidded by a whole lot. So let's connect to me dirty solid. Please don't look at me password. Actually, you know what? I can actually do this. Oh, look at that. It's quite hard to look at your keyboard while you're typing, and there's a big microphone in your face. So set price phase, 1 hour, 50 minutes. Bid 13, bid 11. I don't know what that number's moving. So you can see here you haven't entered this raffle yet. You can only do it 1 per wallet. Now, I wonder why it's on 11. Bids 28,000. There's 2,333 eggs. Now I'm going to go up to 50. There's a reason why I think there's 50. I've talked about it in other videos. I'll talk about it later, but we don't need to talk about it now. So 50. So my intention is, come the end of this, is to go and swap back the Gene for USDC and then go and leverage that USDC. Now I've got some of my MSOL and spare Mercurial coins, MER coins, are sitting in Port Finance borrowing, as I should say lending. Okay, so we're in the last minute, 45 seconds, and I played funny buggers. I thought, well, what I might do is, the bid price was averaging on the median at, it looked like 17 Gene. So I thought I'll just go and split my money up and put 5 Gene in another wallet and have 2 goes. But yes, it looked like it was somewhere around 37 at the moment. So we're about to find out what it is. All right, I am a little confused. Median bid 5 Gene. So I would have thought this got bid out at 50. I really thought this was going to go the way of Nine Heroes. What's super interesting about this, I'm super happy I split my money. I thought I'd just wasted $40. But 40,000 bids for 2,333 eggs. So was that 2,000 times? 20 times. So median bid 5 Gene. I've got 18 Gene in that. So let's change my bid down. Now, the 1 Gene fee was... it was 1 Gene fee. You can change your bid afterwards and it costs nothing. So bid 5 Gene, that should then return the money to my wallet. It's going to be slow because there's 40,000 people trying to test out the RPC nodes. But it looks good. Let me disconnect. That's 5. That's 5. So 2 tickets in, 40,000. Let's have a crack. Okay, so to continue the saga along, the price is dumping. I'm going to take my time on doing the video. I'm not going to rush it. I fucked up today, so that's all right. You can see now after the auction, the price is dumped. That's people having gone, holy shit, we don't need all that Gene. We've gone and borrowed money. Let's swap it all out. So I am just simply going to take a loss and swap out that 30 Gene and go and hand that back in. So we confirm that there. So this is going to be an exercise that has cost me money, but I get to lose the money. You get to learn the lesson. So, I mean, obviously I'm going to have to cover that extra $600. I took out 2,000, sorry. So at the moment I'm a fair chunk down. Yeah, this is crypto. And we have the final conclusion. This is a couple days after the event. I just haven't had time to maximize and get the video out for it. So what are my concluding thoughts on the whole saga? I had a great experience. It cost me around $350 US I lost in making the mistakes. And I'll talk about why and where the mistakes were made. But all in all, I'm super bullish on Genopets, and I'm actually kind of happy that... I delayed 2 days to get this out. So one of the big things you can see here is the coin price went up to $38. And you can see it dive down to $21, $22. So if you're ever going to be doing something like this where you need to leverage to buy coins, you need to make sure that you're considering dumping them quickly. I wasn't ready for it. I was a few minutes behind, trying to think about doing my video and stuff like that. So be it. That's my fault. But if you get stuck, you need to make sure that, you know, if you're leveraged high, that, you know, you get that traded out if you need that money. So you've got to be careful with doing these kinds of things. This is DeFi, and you don't want to be losing other coins because you've stuffed up and you're leveraged and all those kinds of things. Maybe have extra USDC available. I've used USDC as of recent in some of the IDOs that have come out. So I need to top up my USDC balance. That's why I just didn't have enough to do it at the time. So we see a dirty great big dive in price, you know, rallies a little bit, then still keeps going down. And it might have found, you know, $23 thereabouts. So what did that do to the NFT egg? Because keep in mind, there was 1,000 pre-released eggs. Not all of them were handed out. I think they had 60 odd. You'd have to double check the numbers on that, of course. They had 60 odd that weren't handed out at the start. That was a Discord event. Plus they also did some for, I think, their ignition thing. So that was selling around 48. I remember seeing it around 48 Solana just before the launch. Now, if you had year 7 mathematics capabilities, you would have realized that 50 genes times $30 was $1,500, 5.5 Solana. So what did the price do? It dived. Of course it's going to dive. That's what it's going to do. So people with that egg probably should have dumped and then bought back in. Now the egg is sitting at 15 Solana. It was 10 Solana today. I did notice that. And what's super cool, you have to be aware, is that you can now turn these eggs into a hatchling. And by doing that, you burn the NFT. What is super cool is to see Solana has changed the graphics. But I'd be checking the metadata. Look, I'm not going to go and buy an egg. They're at 10 Solana, and I still wasn't going to buy an egg. The game is going to have a free-to-play variation. What do these NFTs get you, these eggs that we're so focused on? The NFTs get you a level 4 pet. That's going to be huge. Everyone's going to be starting from level 1 for a game that's going to be play to earn. And there's going to be combat, and you're going to be doing PvE challenges and stuff like that. That could be a very real advantage for early starters in the game. Do I wish I had got one? Fucking oath I do. Would I have sold it if it was still 40 Solana afterwards? Shit, that's a hard call. You're talking about $10,000. Do I want to play the game? Yes. So that's a whole lot of questions added up. Now, Frankium is still at 160% thereabouts on lending. So I ended up having a few leftovers. I had 50 gifted to me from my sugar daddy, and to buy the egg. He might actually want them back, but I've kept them for now because I want to play the game. And I had a few left over from my shenanigans of bidding by 2. What else is there to talk about? They did something really, really cool. So Terraform seed NFTs have been sent to everyone who participated in our Genesis Genopet Fair launch. Terraform seeds are one of the key components required for your journey towards acquiring a habitat NFT for your Genopet. Check your wallets and stay tuned for more. I haven't checked for that yet, but that means I'm going to have 2. Keep in mind there was 40,000 odd votes higher, so there's going to be 40,000 of these. They are going to be a saturated NFT if you're going to go and buy one. Be careful. Take your time. The price won't settle. Don't get caught in the hype. Now, that's cool because I want to build a habitat. What is a habitat in the space of the game? Habitat's where you're going to rest and sleep your Genopets, and they're going to recuperate, I think, better and faster. And it's also a place for you to make the key, I think it is. You actually habitat, you use your habitat. It's got 3 levels to make the second token for the game. So all in all, they raised $2 million out of this launch. 1.5 million of that, so 3/4, was raised from the fees associated. And it's very, very cool to see at the end of it, they've rewarded those people that have participated with an NFT. That wasn't mentioned, not that I saw. It wasn't put in any updates, announcements, and I wonder whether I'm still curious as to how there was 28,000 votes at 5G. Was bots involved and all that kind of stuff? Who knows? Did I have a great time? Absolutely. I'm glad I made the video. I will try to edit it down to a good length, but hopefully one of the big lessons you need to learn if you're going to be lending coins, maybe you need to make sure you've got them ready 24 to 48 hours. One of the things a lot of us do say is I like my coins ending, but I also don't like my pants around my ankles getting shafted because I forgot to take my coins out in time, had work late, all that kind of stuff. And it's cost me $350 for me muff up. But, yeah. Thank you, Mother, for the rabbits.